as we sail off into the distance. We're flying in luxury finally at long last. If Bowser can have an airship, so can I. So, how you like me as a captain's hat? Pretty classy, wouldn't you say? Now then, where were we? The monster's name is Bowser. Well, if we chase him down in no time in the Odyssey, seems we got some time to kill, let's use some useful skills. Every world you go to, Cappy will give you some type of hint, which is usually something you already know or have done. To smash blocks or enemies below or flatten out bumps to the ground, nothing beats a ground pound. Cappy, I've done this for years! Yes, but I have to say this for obligation reasons. Well, there it is. If you need some more review, you might want to look at the action guide. This thing is where this action guide can tell you the basic controls of all your actions if you want. So look at this. Mario's got the rolling dash, he's got a roll dash, he's got a ground pound, the dash, the ground pound jump, capture, upward throw, downward throw, spin throw, cap and hold, the cap jump, everything. Like, he has like everything he can pull off. It's just amazing. Apparently there's 2 other secret moves that I have not found. Interesting. I wonder if they added that later. Whatever. As always, there's for as usual, just open the menu and plus when to select the action guide. We should discuss Sand Kingdom too. As you have no doubt to piece together, it's extremely covered in sand. There are some ruins there and an artifact called the Binding Band that links people forever, like a wedding ring. And this Bowser seems just the sort of creep that would steal a priceless antiquity for his sham wedding. As we're off, that's where we're headed to next. The Sand Kingdom, or aka the trailer shot. Yeah, it's weird. This was shown off at the Nintendo Switch presentation, or the commercial. So it's interesting to boot, actually. You can actually play the level that was in the trailer. I declare the main voyage of the Odyssey a complete success. But why is it so cold? I thought deserts were supposed to be, you know, hot. Huh? The top of the tower is shining, but how could that be? Could it be a power moon? Let's go. But just like normal, you can, forgo the story as you see fit. As actually how Mario Odyssey plays as, is that you can play through the story and complete the story world for the world you're in. Or you don't have to. It's completely up to you. And that is something I do wholly enjoy with this game. Come on now. Put the coins there. There we go. See, and also, purple coins now appear in multiple different forms in every kingdom. So you can't use the 50, you can't, because there's only that select enough coins in every world. This world in particular has 100 gold or 100 purple coins, which is a little annoying to be fair. Come on. Mario, no more ground pound. We need to roll. Woo! Because we need to look for some extra power moons going off, which is firstly these plants. Some kingdoms will have this so-called plant thing where you can plant in a plant seed. And once you do, you can get a moon out of it as soon as it's fully grown. Now, there are ways... Now, the plant will grow on its own. You don't need to, do anything to it. But certain enemies or certain abilities you can unlock later, between capturing different enemies, can actually shoot out water. And you can actually shoot that water onto plants of this type and actually get them to grow faster. One of them, as we'll see later, requires coins to grow. And so I hope you have enough coins to buy stuff that you need. Because, yeah, that's a little annoying to be fair. So we come back into here. We find this plant, chuck that right in there, grab this one, which is already here to tell us how to do it earlier, and there's one in the ruins that we'll have to find later. Hi, Talkatoo, not gonna talk to you. Ow! No, I hit the wall. That was so bad. Let's go to here. We have the Rumble game, is that we need to find, you have to use the HD Rumble to find the moon inside the ground. Just see how the controller is vibrating enough. Hit this right here, and you got your moon. Now, if you're playing this on the Nintendo Switch Lite, the HD Rumble is not in the game. But they fixed this in an update for the game, is that if you're playing on the Nintendo Switch Lite, the screen will shake more violently as you as you're getting closer to the moon in question for those types of challenges. So you're not. So Nintendo has got your back, which is nice. I like it when Nintendo is a good good about that type of stuff. The Tostano Arena Town, which is not bad at all. Ooh, you gotta grab more coins. I want to grab the. There we go. There's 100 of these things in here, and these are going to be annoying to find. Because this kingdom, I think that this is the biggest kingdom of the entire game. And it's for good reason, too. Oh, there's a Luigi. Look, see, Luigi was in the game. These were added as a later update when the Luigi balloon mode was added. And so, a few kingdoms, like all the kingdoms, they do have a hidden Luigi to find. If you find them, you get money out of it, which is nice. What's that? It's fine. This is so weird that, you know, we're going to be getting the game that invented this type of play style. The Super Mario 64 HD. Well, technically HD. And there's something I've been saying on Twitter about it lately where, like, I know that the game, I know Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Galaxy are getting HD treatments thanks to the 3D All-Stars game that's in limited run, which is still kind of baffling to me. Like, why would Nintendo limit on such a gold mine of you know, money making? Because it would be like the first, it would be like what, the third game they've made or remade from the N64 to HD. But my honest opinion about Super Mario 64 is they should have added, like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the original N64 version of the game, just, you know, up-res just a little bit. Like, the graphics look technically the same, but the textures are just a lot cleaner. And I don't understand why they just couldn't add the DS stuff into the game. Because I think that made Mario 64 DS. I think that was like it's the most definitive version of the game, but still at the same time, that because it's the N64 version and not the DS version. I was just thinking that they could just add the DS version as a way of adding more content to the game, which I think they should have. But we won't know what that game has until we actually do see it, you know, play it for ourselves. Hey dude, you up for a challenge? Sure, why not? Everyone loves walking, right? Problem is, most people don't take it seriously. That's what trace walking is all about. If you can walk like a champ, you win a prize. Wanna try? Sure. Sweet! These are these challenges here. These are going to be annoying later on. The rules are cake. Just walk around and follow the arrows on the ground. Here's the fun part, though. The arrows disappear after a bit. You gotta score 80 points or more to go. Let's do this! So you have to just guide Mario to where you're thinking he's gonna be at. And hope for the best you're lined up with the starting point pretty easily. And that was actually pretty good. Look at that! That's actually kind of shocking. I thought I was off. 100 points! Booyah! That did not feel like 100 points, folks. That did not feel like 100 points. But we did it. We perfected the game. That walk was serious business. Boom! This Power Moon is yours. Ta-da! Booyah! We're going to be seeing the harder version of that later where it's going to be on ice. And that's going to be more of an annoyance than anything else. Let's move this cactus out of the way because there's some way we can capture it. And there is a moon underneath this cactus. There we are. Look at that. We're almost basically got all the moons available just to just to continue on with the story. And actually leave this kingdom in ruins. Which is kind of sad if you think about it. Woo! Wait, what's a bird? It's like I saw a bird here earlier. Where is that bird? If I can see it. I thought I saw a bird earlier. Maybe I'm just going crazy or something. Maybe. Who knows? Let's roll down the sand. Yeah. Ow. That was not meant to happen. Whatever. All right, let's get on this. Let's get on the pole here. Oh, we can't get any further. Can't get any further than there because the ice broke the electrical poles. Whatever. Let's go into the ruins of this place. Now you can't capture these micro Goombas, which is odd. Here's a little contraption here that we can see. We can look around. We can see where our next story objective is, and maybe you can use this to maybe see a moon. Oh, there was a. Can I actually warp back there? So you can select checkpoint flags, so you activate it and press A to select them. You can press A to fly straight to it, so you can warp around the world as you see fit. But don't worry, we'll get that bird one later. That bird isn't going anywhere. There we go. Take care of these. Ow! Yo, that hurt! I'll hit you now. Some more coins right there. And I just like the exploration factor of this game. Basically, anything around the corner, if you find something off the beaten path, then, well, you know, they actually might find something there for you to find. It's that kind of exploration I do like in a platformer. Is that you can just look around and oh look, there's around the corner, there's some purple coins, or there's a star, or a moon, or something. You know, it's just that type of that exploration high you get when you find a moon, and you're just like, yeah, there's a moon for you, right there, perfectly. It's awesome when you find that. It's awesome. So we have a bullet bill capture here, which is always nice. Didn't think we could actually command a bullet bill like we do, but no matters. There we go. Oh, we gotta go down something down here first before we continue on. There's a few things we need to see here. We have some sink sand here, but if you look over here, you can get a Super Mario 2 USA reference, where you have to go underneath the wall through the sinking sand, and you find yourself a power moon. Not bad at all. What I'm going to find, firstly, is a little bit of a sort of new, another of the plants we found earlier. This is the last of the 3, so we need to carry this back to town. And unfortunately, Mario can't perform all his moves while hanging on to items. You can chuck the items if you see fit, but that doesn't really help us out in the end. But I need to go and get this seed back to its plant. Oh no. Here's nice argument recommended I hydrate. I've been talking too much. I will get that as soon as I have my hands free. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, it's thirsty. I need to drink something. It's hot out here. It's desert. It might be cold, but you know what? You need a drink. Good. Let me just lick some of this ice here. Okay, I licked the ice. We're good to go. Our fountain is frozen. Why not? Let's go into town. Into the Cappy shop. I know it's a weird transition, but these are the shops we were mentioning earlier. We each have 2 kinds of coins. Yellow coins and purple coins of our nature. You can use these coins anywhere, but purple coins only right here. So you can also buy a power moon if you see fit here as well. And if you after the post game, you can buy 10 moons a piece. So if you want your moon counter to go up, that's one way of doing it. We want to have enough to get the regional outfit here that we're gonna turn into south of the border Mario. And then we're gonna change this because sometimes costumes like this will require you to have a certain full set of gear equipped to Mario, so you can actually get access to certain abilities in certain places. Now, every costume Mario has in this game is a reference to something that has happened to him or to someone else in the Mario franchise. This here, I think, was shown off in a Picross game that he was in. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, if you so choose. Just like us, party like us. That's what we say anyway. So snappy hat, check snazzy poncho, double check. You're ready to party. Head inside. Sweet, let's a party. Now here's the life of the party. Let's go. Bring out a cello. Boom! And we get a power moon for that. Not a bad at all. Dancing with the new friends, baby. Oh, there's more purple coins right there. There we go. Might as well grab more purple coins if we see fit. And Bowser was just here trying to get to the ruins. But since we're already there, let's warp over here. Because we can do that in this game. We can warp wherever we want. But there's also something here I want to see here. In the sinking sand here, this little sinkhole you see right here. You might think, oh, don't go in there. Well, actually, we want to. It holds one of the areas that we're going to see is the ice level. Yeah, in the desert world. Ice and desert. Ice and sand is in the same world. That's a weird concept, right? There's an in-game reason for it, but we haven't seen that reason yet. Now Mario does have, ice physics when he's on ice, obviously, but certain enemies will actually be negate ice physics. So if you want to have a slightly easier time on ice, find an enemy that actually has that ability to negate ice physics and walk freely as you see fit. There we go. Well, in the real desert, it can get cold at night. That is true. Deserts can get cold at night, but this desert's in the daytime and it's still cold. That's the weird part. Nope. It won't jump this way. There we go. If you're often looking off the beaten path, you might actually find a selector of coins you can find. These coins are placed here in case of, it was during, I think during playtesting. There were certain places that people got to that weren't technically intentioned to get there. And Nintendo's like, you know what? We'll leave it in there. And if people get there, they can find a unique reward or something like that. So we need to wall jump up here as high as we can. Again, because our power moon in this area is up here. This is like one of the rare ones that there's actually only one power moon in this place. Because most secret areas, as I said before, have 2 moons in them. This is one that only has 1 in it. Which is odd. Let's get in this pipe and let's get back out into this desert. When we get up here, though, we find a Jaxie. How you doing? I'm gonna call the Jaxie. You want to ride? It'll be 30 coins. What'd you say? Sure, let's ride. So what, are you doing some sightseeing? You gotta check out the inverted pyramid. Controls are snap. B to brake, and Z is L to dismount. I will take off as soon as you are strapped in, but watch yourself. I go quick. Indeed. Oh, no. I didn't want to capture you yet. I want this moon right here. We go right here and we get some more coins. After unlocking Jaxie right here, he will be available everywhere else now. So bear that in mind. Let's go, Jaxie. Jackson riding. Break time. You can hold the brake down to slow him down, but after a while the brake will actually disengage and he'll start running again. So you can't just fully stop him at any time. Let's go to here. Huzzah! So far, so good. Let's jump in here. Watch out for the poison. It is deadly. Killer to the touch. Mario can't touch it, but apparently a Jaxie can. So, ride him to the distance. We have to grab all these purple coins. Let's go for it. We also have our secret moon right here. We have to capture all the musical notes and make a U-turn. Got it, first try, baby. Huzzah! Oh, that was perfect. And jump right into it. Booyah. Alright, Jaxie, let's get out of here. Let's ride off into the distance. I want to come up this way because this is where some purple coins are. I have actually never taken the normal path that's over there because I always come down here for the purple coins and that's it. I don't actually go into the opposite way. Huzzah! And there's our next moon to capture. Booyah! Look at that. We almost got all the moons needed to actually move on to the next world. But we need as many moons as possible. We got 500 moons to collect, and we're going to need every single one of them. Alright, let's warp back over here. Alright, back onto the main path. Woo! Oh no! I want the coins. No! Well, at least I'm not gonna sink into the sand anywhere. It would be kind of weird if there was actually a sand fountain like that in real life. Maybe there is one. I just haven't seen it in the real world yet. There's wonders everywhere. These worlds can be wacky, and maybe even our own world can be wacky too. Any full costume that Mario is wearing will reflect it in the 2D sections. Unfortunately, if you have two different types of costumes on, like a different hat and a different body, it will revert back to Mario in his normal getup, which is a shame, really. You think they could have, you know, experimented that a little bit to make it a little bit more nice, but it was probably too hard to program for that. Even though it's only 2D sprites, but you know, a missed opportunity to be fair. Oh, there's another moon right there. I see it, and I want it. Oh, where'd it go? The moon disappeared. Oh no, it was over there. Take me over there, Bullet Bill. Give me my moon. From a crate in the ruins. But I want another Bullet Bill. I saw a moon in the distance and I want it. Huzzah, huzzah, booyah! On top of the stone archway. Now we can go back to the Odyssey and basically, you know, leave this world if we see fit, but I don't like that. I like to complete the world that you're in. You know, you gotta make everyone seem happy at first. These people are suffering under some type of cold spell, and I would rather not let them have the cold spell. That's horrific. Also, with enough jumping power, Mario can get up this wall with no problem. He doesn't need to turn into 2D. Huzzah! Da 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 da. And now we need to go climb up this vertical tower, so we can collect the story progression. How many? Jason Nightstalker on Twitch is asking, how many moons are in every world? That depends on the size of the world. Also, the fact that after you've beaten the game, you know, beat Bowser at the end, because Bowser is final boss. After you beat Bowser, there's a concrete or metal box you can find in the world. You can break that and open up more moons to collect. So it can go up to about, I think this world has got like about, I think 60, let's see, where do we find that? Yeah, we go here, we can go to, if you find out what's ones, you can go to your sand list here. As you can see, it shows 69 moons in this place. But that can easily double or, you know, add up more when you actually go into post-game stuff. And it was designed this way entirely just because Nintendo was like, well, people might only play this game for maybe 5 minutes. Let's put moons everywhere. Oh wow, that is a lot. Yes. We probably at this point have almost every moon to basically complete Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine combined right now. Almost entirely. There's our first of our story moons right there.